All right, welcome everybody. This is Spaghetti Mountain, our new Power Wars map. We've got a couple of interesting features here. We've got a switchboard for each team, which controls turrets that can defend each of a team's power stations at the cost of increasing their power deficit. That's right, we're back to the original Power Wars 1 rule set, just updated now to take advantage of multi-faction. A couple of other interesting goodies in this map. We've got the mortars here for each team. Super excited to be able to play with those. And there are, of course, the rocket launchers defended by bugs, which we always have to have. And I'm here with Wrigley today. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you? Excited to see this match.
Yes, I am also very excited, and we'll get it going right now.
All right. I just want to say that really good job on the map. I mean, I love how it looks. Definitely a lot of thought put into it, but like, what would you consider as like a good advantage for any team to hold? Like, what is a crucial point when you were designing this map?
First of all, thank you. So I think that controlling the switchboard is quite important because it allows you to kind of, you know, depending on what squad composition is going, it is advancing in the area. You know, turning on that autocannon turret can stop an advance in its tracks. Some classes are really good at clearing these bases by themselves, and others are not. Like the beam gunners, they're a fantastic anti-infantry class, but not good against the turrets.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What is like the ideal squad loadout? You would say like one of each class, like one medic, one leader, one gunner, or beamer?
you know, it's kind of a trade-off. The easiest thing to do is actually to have a homogenous squad, and that's kind of what I was expecting people to do when I designed the map, because I was trying to make it easier to play, and it's definitely easiest when all of your pawns have the same weapon. It allows you to very easily, check your ranges and everything. But people are obviously favoring a more mixed loadout, which makes sense. And honestly, I haven't figured out what the optimal combo is yet.
Oh yeah, it looks like there's a huge conflict in the middle of the map for blue this blue power bank, and they're also mortaring the switchboards on the back end, which is actually a pretty good idea from blue.
Yeah,
On pressure, but
mortaring the switchboards makes a lot of sense. Man, I don't know if you caught it, but up in the north, blue team's blob there came within a hair's breadth of getting mortared. It would have actually hit if they had moved. Looks like blue is cleaning up this engagement in the center.
Yeah, I mean, but they did weaken it quite a lot. They got rid of the autocannon. They spent some of their abilities. They're definitely not going to be... I think it's a good trade for being aggressive.
I'm not so sure, because even though blue team lost their autocannon turret, no damage was actually done to their power generation. And if that's the objective here, and
that's true.
So far, red team has lost pawns, and they've lost their good position, and they haven't really gained much. Blue team's blob in the north seems kind of aimless right now. Looks like they are coming down to support blue team in the center, when I really think, they do not have much opposition in the north at all. They could be sweeping across the north of the map right now.
Yeah, I mean, this squad is going to get cleaned up by the blue squad anyway, so yeah, they're kind of overkilling at this point when they could be applying pressure elsewhere.
Yeah, and, you asked earlier about important points to control, and I would say the most important point to control is any point that makes the enemy react to you, not the other way around.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think pushing north definitely was the call. But they did get this. It's not all bad. They did get this red squad cleaned up. Red is being pretty forgiving of them right now. They're not taking advantage of this situation either. So blue team has this giant force, and they can kind of do whatever they want with it right now.
Yeah, but they're also bunching up. I mean, and they have 2 guys on mortars, so you also gotta keep that in mind. That bunching up is kind of a bad thing here with when they have that control.
That is true. All right, so looks like we've got one blue team headed down the south lane, and one more looks like they're going back north again. Red team definitely took a lot of losses.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna get out of there, but yeah, I guess they couldn't.
Yeah, I see 6 downed red pawns here. That's a big deal. I don't think blue actually lost any, except for the one engineer that may have been forgotten.
Honestly, I think there's so much value in splitting and, like you said, causing issues for them. Such as just like they have 2 blue scouts on the mortars. Just send, you know, a trooper down there all stealthily, and it creates a lot of issues. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And for any players that are playing in this match today, who may watch this video later and feel incensed, just know we know this is hard. We're just giving you a hard time because, you know, we have to commentate right now.
Yeah, when you're playing, oh my god, it feels like it's insane.
It's so hard.
It's a lot of adrenaline and a lot of micromanaging, but
yes,
very worth it when you pull it off.
Definitely.
If you look in the southeast, there's definitely a skirmish coming up. They use some wall rays, but blue should use these rocks for their cover. Oh, I guess they're just pushing up.
Yeah, did you happen to catch which team put these rocks up?
I think it was blue, but I think red used it to their advantage.
All right.
Ooh, the beam runner
yeah,
set the blue engineer on fire.
Yes, got a good hit there. So, blue engineer here attacking the turret. Not strictly necessary. Those turrets have a pretty massive minimum range, and they could easily just ignore that turret, do some damage to the power cells, and the explosions as those power cells go up.
I have something to say. I accidentally formed a caravan by going to the edge of the map.
Oh, did you?
Oh no.
Yes.
Can you bring your guys back in?
Yeah, let's see.
It's a new strat for
redeploying. Sorry about that. I just thought I had to tell you.
That's a big oversight that I need to fix in this map.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No, thanks for catching that.
No worries. Make it a hamster cage.
Yeah. All right, so blue team pulling back.
Wow, I thought blue actually had that, but wow, they got beaten back pretty easily.
Yeah. You know, these beam gunners are crazy powerful disruption units. They do have some very...
Oh my god, yeah, they got shredded by a mortar and the autocannon. Wow.
That was fantastic. So, yeah, you know, I was feeling very optimistic for blue here, but it seems like they've been pushed back quite convincingly.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to get a mech down there. They have 1 down beam gunner that they could probably save. These guys up here by the switchboard for red, they need to like get in position to block an oncoming attack. I kind of don't like how they're like, you know, in no man's land right now.
Yeah, and blue is making good progress unopposed against this power station here. Using their beam gunners. Oh my god, did you see that mortar hit?
No, where?
Yeah, so this team here, this blue squad, just got shredded by a direct mortar hit.
Yeah, blue has been very consistent. I mean, red has been very consistent on the mortars. They've gotten some good hits with those.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I love to see it. Like, these are, mind you, these are classic mode mortars. So they've got the original kind of terrible accuracy. So anytime
how many mortar shells
these guys, it feels real good.
How many mortar shells did you give them?
1 full stack.
Okay.
All right, and red team's doing really good with their switchboard. Got a blue scout, seems to be unattended. Took a direct mortar hit. Oh, and that. Oh, all right. So blue team did just do some damage to a power station here. Didn't quite make the escape. The troop leader here got caught in the explosion. Ideally,
honestly,
ideally, what you want to do is get it hissing and then kind of dance around to just hide behind the wall, and you're completely safe there. All right.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like if blue moves up on the southeast, they could probably take it, but they're being a little you know, cautious here.
Yeah, yeah, very cautious. And
Because the breach axe is like barely its 4.5 DPS, melee DPS. It's not really that great when it comes to melee.
It's not. It's nothing like, say, a plasteel longsword, but man, these guys will shred.
Yeah. Oh, and up north they're cleaning out the blue squad as well.
Yeah, it looks like they've got this pretty much under control up here.
Yeah.
Moving up to flush them out.
If you were blue, how would you regroup after this and decide a new strategy?
Well, looks like they're moving up a engineer, a scout, and a beam gunner up north. I would probably try to hold ground in the north, and I would probably try to be more. I would try to play a lot more aggressively in the south. That's where all the strength is, and they're nearly unopposed right now. Though red team does have more troops heading south to kind of support them.
Yeah, it looks like they're splitting up. Some engineers and gunners and scouts are going north, and some are reinforcing the south.
Yeah. Looks like we might run out of time. We've got 5 minutes left on this match. At this rate, I don't know, we could see a team wipe or something. We're definitely not going to see a power victory at this point. Hey, what's up, Max?
Hey.
We're currently commentating on the match, which is nearly over. But you're welcome to watch the stream, and we'll get a new game started soon.
Is this being recorded? Or?
Yeah, we're recording. All right, so looks like blue is falling back again.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I know I said splitting up's good, but I think blue needs to focus their energies and just like make one final push because red is pretty separated right now. Which looks like what they're doing.
Yeah, it looks like red's pushing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, if your enemy shows a willingness to fall back, I mean, why not push forward? Just makes sense.
What is the scariest threat on red's team right now that you kind of see on the field?
Definitely the blue blob to the south. Honestly, if red team's northern squad just falls back and they've got this auto turret active, blue team's current composition is going to have a really tough time pushing through that autocannon. So I would just kind of reinforce the south and let the north sort itself out.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's just that blue squad versus 3 engineers. It's quite the dance they're doing.
Yeah, the biggest threat to those engineers right now is that beam gunner. Those scouts are going to have a hard time breaking.
Ooh, one of the engineers got caught on fire.
Yeah,
he's probably done.
He's done.
Roasted, oh my god, cooked.
So fun thing about these beam gunners, despite how terrifying they are, they cannot hit you if you're standing behind any kind of wall cover. So you are completely safe if you stand behind a wall.
It looks like red is doing good on the defensive game, but as you said, this is objective based. Like, you got to be more aggressive, you know, pushing other areas. It's good to keep your assets, but yeah, you got to be creating threats elsewhere as well.
Yes. So I kind of feel like perhaps the power stations are a little bit too durable. What do you think? Compared to, say, Canyon Clash, the original Power Wars map, where you just had one kind of open power cell that could blow up the whole station in one hit.
So, I mean, that's the balance, you know? It's like, you don't want something so weak that one scout can run over there and just punch it and it dies, but you also don't want, like, the Incredible Hulk trying to knock it down after a couple hours, right? I think they're a bit strong right now. It seems like you do need a good group to kind of pressure it.
All right, red team's coming down to try to push back blue once again. And blue is falling back once again.
I think that if they just take cover in the rocks, they could still get some value out of that.
Yeah, I think blue team is too unwilling to take a shootout.
Yeah.
I think that this shootout would actually be pretty good for Blue if they stay in
Yeah.
the fight.
They got reinforcements from Red going up north, but honestly, those reinforcements should have just gone and take out objectives.
Yeah. Currently, score-wise, Blue does have the lead. Blue has a completely full battery bank, whereas Red is in a small deficit with 593 out of 600. So when the clock runs out here in a little more than 30 seconds, unless something crazy happens, this will go to Blue team.
What about can you mortar other people's power points? Is that not allowed?
You can't. So it's not forbidden. So that's one thing, you know, with multi-faction now, I'm trying to really move away from honor system rules. So I'm trying not to forbid anything on paper and try to forbid things through the game mechanics. So what I just did is I just put overhead mountain over the batteries. Oh, and that's the time. All right, so game is done. And since Blue team has completely full batteries, Red team has a small deficit and not totally full batteries, that is the game, and it's going to go to Blue team.
Yeah. Wish Red had more of that killer instinct of just like moving on a weak squad or like, you know, applying pressure elsewhere. But I mean, they played very well. They came back from situations I didn't think they were going to come back from. So well played, everyone.
Yes, yes. So congratulations, Knight and Clueless, the victors on Blue team. And yeah, we'll get everybody in here and do some post-game commentary.
Greetings, well played.
Hello,
Hey, good
yes,
game,
well
everyone.
played.
Yeah, well
Good
played,
game.
everybody. In case anyone missed it, that was a Blue victory based on
By-
power.
Nice.
Look
Seven
at
points of power.
Look
One,
at that, the
one-
epic victory.
But
one
Red could've-
singular generated.
Red could have full cleared them if they had maybe a little bit more time, or it could have been down to the wire.
No,
Yeah.
they were fighting me down south. I am not going down that easily.
Yeah, you screwed me up north.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna let you take it. I was so happy when that mortar took 2 of your pawns.
Yeah, dude,
I was
that
like,
mortar,
yes.
I was legitimately clueless. I was like my username, man. I did not notice that.
Oh yeah, I
keep
just
forgetting about
realized.
I did catch
just
that mortar hit
realized.
on camera, by the way.
Nice.
Oh wait, what? Oh, you're right. You got a mortar hit off. Yeah.
Yeah, that mortar hit was so good though. Whoa.
It was
Yeah, I was just
direct.
struggling with my 3 engineers.
And now that I look at it, I could probably have picked up those shield packs to help me fight.
Oh yeah, the ship pass.
Yeah, yeah. So just in case anyone didn't catch it, the troop leader with the shield packs, they've got more in their inventory. So yeah, you don't be afraid to use them.
Combat command is so good.
Yeah, does that
Straight
last
marksman
just the
command.
entirety of the match, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I
it's
pulled
about
it.
it's about
I pulled.
keeping them in the right area to be useful.
Damn,
I
that was really
You
good.
always want your leaders to be in the middle of everyone. That's why I had him sometimes out of cover, just so he can cover the boost to everyone. But yeah, well played. It was a really nice game.
Yeah, it was a good game, good
It
game.
was fun.
Yeah.
All right, I have to
Combat
go
command
AFK
basically
for
gives
like
3
2
levels
seconds.
in
I'll be right back.
shooting.
All right.
All right.